Oh man, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen of the Goon Squad, of La Familia, whatever you've come in, and I've been calling y'all, whatever point of time you've came to this channel, welcome back, friends. Hey, listen, man. It's been a second, yo. It's been like 3 weeks, but it feels like 2 months, right? It feels like it's been a minute since I made a video for y'all. And I made a community post about it. I talked about it a little bit in the Discord. If you happen to be in there, I think I made an announcement. I may have just talked about it in general. But anyways, the point is, I needed some time away. I needed some time to just kind of just handle some stuff that I would been putting off IRL, just not focusing on my actual life. And I felt like any other distractions were just going to be in the way of that. And I hate to call you guys or YouTube in general a distraction, but at the time, it felt like it was. And I'll go into more of that later, so just stick with me in this video. I'm just going to touch on a couple things, update y'all about what I have planned coming up this year. First off, Happy New Year to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Happy 2025. Y'all made it. I made it. We're all here, ready to make a new impact, ready to make more opportunities for ourselves, make our dreams come true one step closer, man. And that's what we got to think about every day this year. We got to think about just making one more step forward as opposed to staying stagnant or making a step backwards. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of progress, right? I love that fact that you guys, during the 3 weeks I've been gone, we've grown. We've grown on this channel. Like, we've gone up like 100 subs in the last like 20 something days on the channel since I last posted. That's crazy. Like, a lot of smaller YouTubers like myself, they barely move when they're uploading every day. And for me to be growing at the rate that I'm growing while taking breaks here and there for whatever reason, this time a little bit more legitimate, but either way, is just a true blessing and a testament to the strength and the love you guys show as the Goon Squad, as La Familia, as this community. We're growing every single day. We're getting closer and closer to 5K. That's the first goal, first pit stop to whatever big grand goal is in the future for us. But for right now, I just want to say thank you guys so much for just being here and being a part of the journey. Now, all that said, let me just go over the plans I have for the next 2 months. Okay, I'm gonna drop a 2-month timeline for y'all. 2-month timeline. I've been planning on the side. I haven't been able to sit down and make a video. I probably could have made some card talks, but either way, I know what y'all want to see. I want to see the reactions. Y'all want to see the other stuff that I had planned for y'all. So I didn't want to just go ahead and do that and then just be like, oh, I'll upload it on YouTube, but it's not what you guys wanted. You know what I'm saying? So first off, I want to touch on a couple of frequently asked questions that I've been seeing pop up in my YouTube studio while I've been gone. People commenting certain things and asking me to do certain things. Let me just say this very clearly, okay? And this was the last video I recorded, but it didn't make it to YouTube. And I'll explain why. I made a reaction video to the Pokemon Cypher 2024, okay? It was long awaited, and a lot of people were checking it out. And I had a couple people from the Goon Squad, from, my boys that been asking me. They were like, ooh, oh, Najee, oh, Destiny, oh, TGU, you need to go check this out. You need to check out the Pokemon Cypher 2024, because I checked out the other ones, and they're fire. Now, mind you, I still checked out 2024. But 2024 Cypher, right? I still checked that out. And I have to say, I'm going to give that a solid 9 out of 10. It's a solid 9 out of 10. But the big thing was that when I was recording it, right? When I record these videos, I don't have OBS or anything. I'm literally talking to you guys right now on my phone. Like, I record videos with my phone, right? So where some YouTubers, they can just load up OBS and just record their screen and record themselves, and they can just make everything seamless, and they can green screen themselves and all that extra stuff. I have to manually do all this stuff in an editing app, okay? So I take my video that I record here, right, with me listening to whatever on my laptop, if I'm doing a video reaction, right? It's the same thing that happened in the Charmer reaction for Stray Kids, right? Whenever I record a video reaction, I have to watch the video in real time, like this, and then I have to take my footage that I recorded and sync it up with the video. You know, so anytime I'm pausing or anything else, it makes it very difficult. Now, that's not usually the biggest issue, right? The reason that Pokemon Cypher reaction didn't come out is because my editing app kept crashing every time I tried to even try to get through the first part of the video. And the video was like 30 minutes long. So I can't sit there and just keep doing that, right? And it's not the first time this happened. It's actually happened with the Stray Kids Charmer reaction too. And that almost didn't hit the YouTube either. But it ended up working. So that was cool. But the point of me bringing this up and letting you guys know about this is because my plan for right now is to hold off on video reactions, okay? If you guys want me to check out any music videos, if you want me to check out any videos of funny stuff you want me to watch, or whatever the case may be, just give me a little bit of time to get a proper setup, to get some, at least a new laptop where I can use OBS and I can do all the recording stuff through a different thing, so that it could all just be seamless. I can record the reaction, I can record the video as well, real time, pause, and not have to worry about splicing up and syncing it and all the extra stuff. And I can just put it right to YouTube so you guys can enjoy, okay? I just need some patience with that. Everything else, you're gonna still get reactions. I'm gonna still do the music reactions. I'm still gonna do other things. But in terms of the video reactions, you guys can't get that right now, okay? So I just want to touch on that because there's been a couple of comments about people wanting me to check out certain music videos and stuff like that. For the time being, I'm not going to check that out. Okay, but if you still have an interest in it later down the road, you know, I'll touch back on it. Also, and I hate to do this, I really do, because I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person where it's really hard for me to ask for any help or ask for any sort of a handout or anything like that nature. It feels foreign to me. I like working for my own, and when it comes to feeling like I have to ask for certain donations or anything of that nature, it just kind of, it feels weird to me. But in terms of that, in terms of what I just said, right? If you happen to want to donate to the cause, donate to the channel in any way, donate to anything that I have going on in terms of getting a new laptop or just getting new setup, maybe a mic, whatever the case may be, whatever you guys think would improve the video quality. If there's ever been a video you watch and you're like, oh, the sound is kind of off, or you watching the video and it looks kind of wonky or whatever else, if you want to help me get a better setup of any sort of kind, here's my Cash App link. You can help out with that. Send any sort of money. It could be $1. It could be as little as $1. I think that's the minimum you can send on DoorDash. You can't send cents. You can send dollars. But yeah, as low as $1 is helpful. You know what I'm saying? Anything helps. So, and if it comes from you, just say in a little note, be like, love from YouTube or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Just say something that involves YouTube, and I would greatly appreciate that. So that's if you guys want to. If you don't have to, I just putting that out there in case you guys want to help with the cause. It's like a GoFundMe, but it's for, you know, the YouTube. Now, touching on the important stuff now. So if you've made it to this part of the video, I'm sorry I've been yapping a little bit for the last 8 minutes, but I have to really explain certain things, okay? But first things first, okay? I want to introduce you guys to a new project hitting the channel. It's going to be spanning for the next couple of weeks, okay? It's going to be spanning for the next couple of weeks. We got Little Darky Ox Wars. Yes. So, I've been talking about this for a number of months now, but if you happen to be a OG to the channel, you remember when I did Ox Wars originally. I did Ox Wars for Sewer Person. Now, if you've heard about certain Ox battles, you know, people pitting their favorite artists or favorite playlists or music up against each other, this is a little bit different. Ox Wars is, we take one artist, their whole discography, right? And it'll be album versus album, right? So this time around, we're doing Little Darky. And with Little Darky, we got everything from, you know, whatever his original release was, whether it was an EP or it was a album, all the way up to the Future's Dark or whatever his most, or I think his most recent was Little Darky Classics too. But either way, whatever his most recent album is, right? We got everything in that span. So for all my Darky fans, I know it's been a minute, but I'm gonna feed y'all real good this day. I'm gonna feed y'all real good for the next couple of weeks. Y'all gonna get the Ox Wars. And the whole point of this event is to get the community involved, right? So for every matchup, so I'm gonna do a live drawing when I do the official Little Darky Ox Wars drawing video. So there's gonna be a basket. I got a bowl next to me, so I'm just gonna use this as a bowl. I was eating some grits, but I'm gonna put a bunch of pieces of paper in here with the names of every album, right? And I'm gonna pick them at random, right? So I pick one, that's matchup 1, and the B side to matchup 1. So those two will go against each other, right? And it'll just keep going like that until we have all the matchups, right? So what happens is that the album that loses is done. It's out of there. And the point of this is to find out what I and you guys as the community, as La Familia. Let's just say for La Familia. I love calling y'all the family. Be a family here. But what me and you guys believe is the best Little Darky album out of all. Okay? So and there's a lot of there's obviously some inconsistency to this. Like, it's like matchup fishes. Sometimes there'll be a matchup that's bad for a certain album, but it would have been good against this album, whatever the case may be. But I think ultimately, when it's all said and done, we'll see that the most top of the top albums are the ones standing at the end, and we'll see which ones you guys like the most. So it's really just going to be a lot of fun to just sit back and listen through some of the discography of Darky and just go down memory lane a little bit and just listen to these tracks again and figure out what we want. Now, the same thing I did with Ox Wars before is because I'm listening to the 2 albums basically in the same video, it's going to be spliced up a little bit. So it's not going to be me reacting to the full songs, okay? So if you want to see those reactions, I have a whole Little Darky playlist. I've reacted to damn near every album. You can go look at the reaction videos for those. But Ox Wars is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be playing the songs, but it's going to be spliced up. Okay, so don't expect to hear the whole songs. Okay, but yeah, that's that for that plan. Now, in terms of Chase Atlantic, that is still ongoing. It's still going on. I have all sorts of recommendations. Green, Hey, what is it? Hey Now or something like that. It's one of them songs. You name it, right? Green. So I'm going to check out plenty more of Chase Atlantic. So for my Chase Atlantic people, for folks that came for those people, you're going to keep getting Chase Atlantic. Don't worry about it. All right. It's not going nowhere. I'm probably going to go ahead and keep that same train going where I check out 2 songs in the same video, just to keep on stretching it out as long as possible. Give y'all plenty of Chase Atlantic content. You know what I'm saying? And just do that for y'all. For my Sewer Person fans, Sewer did just drop a new album recently. It was around the end of the holidays, around Christmas time, I believe, around somewhere around that time. But I was still on my break. So I didn't forget about that. I'm going to check out that album, right? House of Moss or You'll Go, I'll Wait, right? I'll check that out. Don't worry. I got that. I got that for y'all. All right, y'all get my reaction real soon. As a matter of fact, I might end up checking that out next. That might be the next video you guys see, is that reaction, because that's what I've been putting off for a minute, and I need to get that to y'all as soon as possible. Okay. And now, in terms of everything else is going to be a base by base type of thing. It's going to be a thing where if I see enough of a demand for it, I will check it out, right? So if you happen to want to get another artist checked out and I see a lot of people are liking your comment or whatever the case may be, I'll check that out, right? If it's some K-pop stuff, so if it's Stray Kids, if you guys are still around and you want me to check out more Stray Kids, you got to let it be known. I'm not just going to check out random stuff that I don't feel like you guys will like, okay? So I need y'all to, if y'all want me to check out Garden, I need to say, hey, go check out Garden. I need to see a lot of support for that. If you want me to check out, oh yeah, by the way, Halog, right? More Halog on the channel as well. All right, so that's not going nowhere either. But yeah, the point is that if there's anything one-off that you guys want me to check out and potentially could see me reacting to long-term, right? Let it be known in the comments, and I'll see if it has good support for it. But yeah, man, that's going to do it for this video. It was like 15 minutes long. I hope you guys had a nice little second to just sit back and just listen to what I had to say. I just wanted to explain myself in the first part, touch on what we have planned here, and then now I'm kind of closing out the video, all right? So it shouldn't have been too long. If you don't have the attention span of a squirrel, you should have been fine sitting back and listening to this video for as long as you did. But that's going to do it. You don't have to like the video or anything. I'm just letting you know what's good. And if you happen to enjoy, though, and you want to support the content, I guess, like the video. We're on our way to 5K. We ain't stopping no time soon. And I will see you guys real soon in the next video. Peace out, my friends.